Alright everyone, welcome back. Say hello to my dog Bella and Buddy. Okay, please don't jump on the car. So I'm here to I'm sure by the title of the video you already know. I'm here to install a supercharger lid from Weaponxmotorsports. Supercharger lid has finally arrived. Took about 6 weeks to get here, but it's finally here. So alright, so here it is, Weaponxmotorsports. So look at the beauty. I already got my fingerprints all over it, but man, shout out to Brent. So that's what that looks like. It was packaged very well. It was in what is it called, saran wrap, and then hardware included. The gaskets you would have to purchase on your own, but I'm just gonna reuse what I have there. All right, so the hardware needed to take this off is everyone's favorite 10mm socket. That is the size for these bolts here for the lid. I have this Milwaukee cordless ratchet. It's the best, dude. I mean, probably not the best, but it works for me. We're gonna need that. And another tool, since I'm reusing the gasket, I'm gonna use this to kind of, you know, pick out the gasket from the old setup. And another tool I recommend, here it is a magnet, just in case shit hits the fan. We'll worry about the torque specs later. So first thing you want to do, obviously open the hood. This wire harness has little brackets here, or holders, that uses the bolts here. We could just move that out. If you get confused on putting these back, they just go where these harness clip or holders go. So you have 2 up front and I think like 3 in the back over there. The sides do not use any, and the middle ones don't either. So then I just make sure that nothing else is in the way. You can kind of move this if you want. You just have more space to play. But so now that everything is kind of gone off the wire harness and nothing's in the way of the bolts anymore, you can get to it and start unbolting. So we're just I'm gonna fast forward this so you don't have to see all this. All right, got that done. So if you take out these bolts, you see that this little plastic piece is on this bolt here on the threads. So I just believe, you know, I don't know exactly. I think it's probably to center the bolt correctly. I'm assuming we have to throw it onto these. Actually, I don't think it fits. I guess it does. Now the supercharger lid should be loose, so we're just gonna try to lift it up here. Okay, there we go. Boom, there it is, guys. Very OEM-ish. And then we can take a look at the inside, and you can see it's also pretty just plain Jane. I don't know, I'm not a pro or an engineer, so this is what this looks like. And then I'm just gonna show you what the Motor X supercharger lid looks like here. Obviously shinier, we can say that. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the gaskets very carefully. Okay, well, this might take some time because I want to make sure I don't screw anything up. The gasket looks like it's in good shape, so that's why I'm not really worried about reusing it. And you know, this is not my daily car, so this isn't my daily. So if it does mess up, something starts leaking, I'll just order it. You know, simple as that. So I think I'm just gonna wipe down the gasket just a little bit. And then go ahead and place it here. Boom. And sorry, I'm a mouth breather, guys, alright? I'm pretty sure you guys know that. Sorry. I grew up boxing, so I got hit in the nose a lot. And I have a deviated septum because of it, so it's really hard to breathe out of my right nostril. So whenever my left nostril is just clogged up, that creates problems for my nasal passage, so I have to resort to mouth breathing. So that's why I breathe that way. Boom, gotcha. All right, so I'm carefully, this ain't really careful, but you know, the thought was there. There it is, gentlemen. There it is. All right, perfect. Okay, next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out these plastic pieces. So if you look at these bolts here, you can see that if I put it into the hole, there is play around. It's not like a perfect fit. So I think these are to fill in the gap. Gloves off for this. So I just went ahead and put these little plastic pieces, it's kind of hard to see, but that into each one of the outer holes here. I'm only putting it on the outside because it seems as they do not fit here. Like, it's obvious that they don't fit. And I'm assuming it's because these 4 center holes here do not need one of these, because these I'm gonna hand tighten first when I put the lid on, and that will do all the centering and it'll get all the holes lined up perfectly. Then I'll put these bolts on. Before I will go ahead and put the lid on, I'm gonna clean, just do a last minute cleaning. I'm gonna use some VP Racing hand sanitizer with a brand new microfiber towel. Go ahead and put a good amount of alcohol here. Shipping it, so I just see, like, there's a little metal shaving. You want to make sure you get that out of there. And I think it's our due diligence as people installing it to make sure it's clean. Okay, and then the weight, I would say it weighs about the same. I will get a weight scale out here, but this is not really a selling point for them. They didn't say anything about weight saving, so I don't see the point in like trying to compare. All right, so this side's good. I need to run over to that side line here. Okay, there we go. Boom, perfect. Yeah, there you go. So these are ARP 9mm. So this is kind of tricky. Let's see, the easy ones that I can just reach in with my hand and get down to, I'm gonna do that. Just, it feels great going in, so should be good. So just gonna get it to where once I feel like tension, just the smallest amount, I'm stopping. I'm gonna go ahead and get each corner. So remember, when you're threading on bolts, you should not, like, as soon as you put the bolt in and start threading it on, if you feel any sort of tension immediately, like you see how there's a gap still, and if you feel like it's already tightening up on you, stop immediately, take it out and rethread it. You're probably cross threading it, and that will be a no. That would be a shitty day for you if you cross thread one of these. Well, I'll probably time lapse it. I'm gonna do the same thing for every single bolt. So I'm assuming Weaponx only provides a certain, they don't provide all 20 bolts. I think they do that so you can reuse these stud bolts, so you can reattach the harness holders onto this, which is a good idea. Remember, those are 10 millimeter, so to tighten it, don't lose it. You see, try to run on me, try to run away, fucking thing. So use that to tighten these up, hand tight. God damn it. Stay there, motherfucker. Oh shit. See, don't be careless, guys. And you should, there you go. Same thing, same old shit. Okay, good. So now it's time to cross thread them. It's time to torque them down. Lid, the LT4 lid, I believe it is 89 pounds. I'm just gonna make sure and get back to you. I know this ain't the right way to do it, but I let buddy borrow my tools, so it's I gotta work with what I got right now. So 89 pounds is the torque spec that you need to put this in. And so tighten it down. With this lid, there also is a bolt pattern you have to follow. So it has it here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright guys, that's it. Weaponxmotorsports LT4 lid on a Camaro Zl1 1LE. Really easy install. You just got to be careful, you know, make sure you're taking your time, don't rush through it, and just make sure you follow the bolt pattern. Make sure you, when you put the gasket on, to put it on correctly. They recommend not reusing the old gasket. So if you can buy a new one, I recommend you do, or you can just pull the trigger like I did and use the old one. But other than that, thank you guys. All you got to do is just put these back on. I'll do that right now. I'm gonna clean it up and then do that. But thank you guys for watching. I'll post a clip later how it sounds without it, with the lid on, if the whine got any better or not. It's a little too dark out to do it right now, so thank you guys. Later.